Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our second session of Job of Tomorrow. Hi, Andrew. Welcome. Stay on. We should be starting soon. Please, can I ask your help to share? Can I ask your help to share and also watch out? Help to do that, share with people so that as well as look at students also. We'll be showcasing two of our students. They will show their projects and games that we inspired. So please help them. Let's begin. Please, can I ask your help to share and host watch parties so that a lot more people can benefit from this live? Yeah, by the way, remember, it's the same like last week. I will also give out free gifts. 有奖品给你们 There will be free gifts given to you, provided you stay on. Alright, then only you will know what questions that what question I will be asking. What is the answer to my question? Sorry. What is the answer to my question? All right. So let me switch over to here. Good evening. So we have about 6 that's watching. So can I ask for your help to share again? Share in your, share with your friends in your Facebook group. Host a watch party so that a lot more people can join and watch together with you. Yeah, if we can hit 50 views today, hit 50 views today, I will give out 2 gifts, similar like last week, right? Let me share with you what is the gift for today. Where's my PowerPoint? Okay, give me a minute. Let me set this up. This is the free gift. All right. So similar like last week, the free gift, you can choose between the waterproof backpack and SanDisk. Okay, waterproof backpack and SanDisk. So which one do you like? Guys, come. Put in your answer in the comment. Waterproof backpack or SanDisk for today. Last week, we gave out waterproof backpack. Perhaps this week, maybe we'll do the USB drive. Yeah, 64 gig. Okay, come. Put in your comment. What do you think? Which one do you prefer? Music is too loud. Can't hear you. All right. I don't think there's any more music. Okay. Noted, Tingji. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. All right. So let me give you a brief on what are we going to talk about today. Now I will start off with this slide. Today's topic is Industrial Revolution. Now, I'm very happy that I managed to invite Dr. Alpha Agape to join us tonight and share with us, what is Industrial Revolution 4.0, and what does it to do with all of us? How does it affect us our day-to-day life? And also the next question is, do we need to do anything, or what do we need to prepare to go into this IR 4.0? So Dr. Alpha, he is from Monash University Malaysia. He is the course coordinator for Mechatronics Engineering. Yeah, he is actually my senior, half semester senior if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so glad that now he's back to the uni and teach there and grow a big pool of talent in this mechatronics engineering industry. All right, and I believe this is also mechatronics engineering is also quite related to Industry Revolution 4.0. So hence I also invited him to talk about this particular topic. So maybe later we will hear more from him. Okay. Now, besides that, like I said, we will have sharing from our students as well. Okay. Today we have Jehoash Ling, who is 10 years old. Only oh, wrong number here. He should be 8 years old. 8 years old. Yeah, that's my mistake. So Jehoash is 8 years old this year, and Ethan is 11 now. Yeah, both Jehoash is 8 and Ethan is 11, and they will be sharing with us their awesome project that they have done over the past few months through the coding class that they attended. Okay, so I can't wait to share those projects with you. Do you like it? Do you like to know more about their project as well? Come on, put in your comment. If you like it, put in 1. If you don't want, well, don't put anything. All right. So they have a few. We have stories. We have animations. We have games. One of the games I like it a lot from Ethan. He drew a lot of the character himself, and it's not to say beautiful, but there's a unique signature in there. Okay. All right. So I see my sister joining. Tingji, Xionghi, Yap Chigen. All right, come on, share more. Oh, Vincent, thank you very much. Come, can I ask your help to host a watch party on your Facebook so that a lot more people can, know about, can find out about this live? Because I think I didn't reach out to a lot of people, so maybe I can ask for your help to share in your Facebook group or on your Facebook, so that you can invite your friends and family to watch together with you for this live. So please go ahead. Okay. Now, similar like last week, we are also going to have an offer at the end of the live. Okay, we are also going to have a special offer for our coding course at the end of the live. So please stay tuned until the end so that you can get the promo code that you can use. Now, this promotion is only valid until end of tomorrow. It's only until end of tomorrow. So you do need to act quick. Otherwise, you will miss this good opportunity. Next week, we may not have the same offer anymore. All right. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Hello, Kaliang. Hi, Ming. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Hello, Andy. Hello, Ming Yi. Hello, Waikid. Waikid is our next week's speaker. Guest of the day. All right. So thanks, Waikid, for joining. Who else? Hello, Sim. Welcome. Hello, Bielka. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let me come back to the gift today, right? So let me share my PowerPoint again. All right, so the gift today I will give out is either the waterproof backpack or the USB drive. The USB drive or the waterproof backpack. Now, the USB drive is 64 gig. Now, this USB drive is not those that we used last time, but this one, it comes with, you can see there's two USB. One is the USB-C type or micro USB, and the other one is the normal USB 2.0 or 3.0 kind of plug. Now, this one you can plug into your mobile phone, your smartphone, so that you can transfer all your pictures out, all your files to this thumb drive, so that you can keep your phone clean. Otherwise, if there's too many things in there, it will slow down. Yeah, so it's quite useful, because it's quite useful, especially for those who take a lot of photo from using your phone, and also put a lot of videos in there. Yeah, so this is the USB thumb drive. So do you want to have the USB drive, or do you want to have the waterproof backpack? I will give one of them out, okay, if you answer the question correctly. Now, what will be the question? The question will be coming from this live, so make sure you stay until the end, otherwise you will not know the answer to the question. So come on, which one do you want? Waterproof backpack or the USB drive? Please write it in the comment. Please write it in the comment. Hello, Wei Hong. Long time no see. Please say hi in the comment so that I know you are here. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Apian. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Hello, Wei Hong. Where are you now, by the way? Are you in Malaysia or Singapore? Maybe next time you can come. We can have a chat on MATLAB. How we can use MATLAB, right? Hi, Thomas. Hi. Oh, my session title caught your attention. Yeah, maybe you should do another version. In Singapore, lockdown. Okay. In Singapore, lockdown. All right. No worry, Wei Hong. Okay, come. Please share with your group in your Facebook. Host a watch party and get more people to watch. By the way, Wei Hong, I think you know Alpha, right? So Alpha will be sharing with us today. Yeah, we should share it with our coursemate. Get our coursemate to join. So join this live session. Hi, Barry. Welcome back. Come on, interact with me. Wow, thank you very much, Barry. I like your likes. Wow, you put a lot of likes, huh? Oh, thank you very much, Barry. Interesting. Yeah, indeed, Wei Hong. Very interesting. Let's meet up. When I go to Singapore, I go look for you. Okay, come. We will start very soon. As long as we hit 40 views, we will start. Okay? Intensive waving. Yes. Hi. Very. Yes, I'm waving to you also. Thank you very much for the waving. Come, share to your group. Share to your Facebook. So that we can get more people to watch. Come on, guys, don't leave us. We have exciting things and exciting news at the back. All right? Okay, I think I should start now. Otherwise, people are leaving. So, like I said, today's topic is about industrial revolution. Okay, so I found this slide from this report from MITI, Ministry of International Trade and Industry, and I find it very. In fact, there's a lot of information in there. This particular page caught my attention, where what are the things that we should do to move forward. So as written here, from stakeholders interaction and issue analysis, 5 themes emerge that drive the development of an end-to-end industry 4.0 ecosystem in Malaysia. What caught my eye is the first one: upskilling and reskilling existing and future labor pool need to be at the heart of Malaysia transformation. Now, for me, I teach coding, and one of the reasons why I teach coding is really to make sure that we have the right skill for us to prepare for the future. Now, when I say skill, not necessarily whoever that learn coding is going to be software engineer, developing app, developing software, but learning coding actually is more than just creating software, but the way you think. It will help you to develop the way you think, the way you solve your problem, how you break down a big problem into a smaller chunk and solve it one by one. So the benefit of coding is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot, and I think we will hear more from Dr. Alpha as well later on. So this is the reason why I put this topic today, industrial revolution, because I feel that in order for us to go into this era, we will need to prepare ourselves for that. Okay, so with this, let me invite our student to come online and share with us their project that we have selected for today. Okay, so for the first student that will become online will be Jehoash. Jehoash will be sharing with us. Just in case you forgot how old is Jehoash. Jehoash is 8 years old only. 8 years old only. So with this, Jehoash, can you please turn on your video and unmute yourself and say hi to everyone? All right, very good introduction, Jehoash. I see that you are a bit nervous. Now, relax. Yeah, don't worry too much. Okay, don't worry too much. We have about 30 people watching your video, so not a lot, but just relax. Don't worry about it. Now, ask your mom to share more on her Facebook so that a lot more people can see you live on Facebook. Okay, so today, like I said, Jehoash is going to share with us 3 projects. Now, it's a mix of, some of them are stories, some of them are games. Now, the first one that I'm going to show is, let me just get this ready. Oh, okay. You cannot hear his voice. Okay. Now, Jehoash, you will need to introduce yourself again. We did not hear your voice just now. My bad, because the setting that on my computer, I did not turn on your sound. So go ahead, Jehoash. Introduce yourself again.
Hello, my name is Jehoash and I am 8 years old. I started coding last year, July 2019.
All right, very good. Started last year, July 2019. So it's about a year now, yeah, close to a year. So when I first met him, I think he was with, who was that, the other one? Your cousin?
Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah, right? So two of them came to our center, trial class. I think Joash was quite very interested in doing the coding itself. But I think during that time, he joined a few classes and then he went off somewhere, or you were sick. I can't remember. There was 1 month off there. Yeah. But anyway, you are here. And over the past 1 year, you have made a lot of projects. And today we want to showcase 3 of your project here. Yeah. So the first one is, let me just turn this on. All right. The first one is what we call it as the Chinese mouse. This is a game that he has made together with other
Game
classmates
over. I really feel
when
sorry
we were
for
doing
you.
the coding.
Not.
So this, maybe you can share a bit. What is this game about again?
So this game is about like you shall not pass. New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher Teo made and Teacher Kat told me to make a Chinese New Year themed program / game. So then it took me a while, but near the end of Chinese New Year, I was able to finish the Chinese mouse project. It had voice recordings and different screens.
Okay. So this is to celebrate the year of red, right? So we created this game. So this game is where we have to move the if I'm not mistaken, let me just play the game again. Oops. Oh, it doesn't come out. Anyway, this game is about, you have to move the mouse or the cat. No, you have to move the mouse. So the mouse have to move using your mouse. Well, you have to move the mouse with your mouse to catch all the lizard, and then until you are to a certain size that you are big enough to eat the cat instead. And this is where you win the game, right? So very good, very nice game. I'm not too sure whether you hear the music. The new music is awesome as well. So let me show you the other project, the second project that he has.
Why are there penguins in your truck? These are my penguins. They belong to me. You need to take them to the zoo now.
All right, the next day.
I thought I told you to take these penguins to the zoo. I did, and today I'm taking them to the beach. Let's go to the beach, boys.
All right. So in this project, this is more like an animation, right? Like a short story. So can you tell me more about this story? Why do you choose a penguin behind the car there? Like, what is this story about? So first I searched the internet for a few good jokes or long jokes, and then after that I found one that I really liked, and then I tried to put it inside Tinker. All right. So, yep. Go ahead. The reason why I wanted to use the penguins from Madagascar was like they just seemed cartoony and funny, so I wanted to use those. And then for the police, it was just something that so this is pretty much just a copy from the internet. I just made it into a story / animation. Okay. You found a story, but what you did is putting the visual in there, right? Yes. So that people can see. But what is also very special about this is that I want to let everyone know as well. For most of his project, he likes to use his voice. If you notice, right? When you look at when you watch this penguin one, He used his own voice. He recorded his own voice into the animation itself. He likes that a lot. So, very good. That's the second one. Let me show you all the third one.
My tools to explore the moon.
Now, this is the one, the project that
Time to
he
go
used
collect
to
research about the moon.
last year's
Aha! I
NASA
found
project,
my first
which is
sample
the
of
Lunar Gateway.
research. Going back to show my fellow astronauts what I found. Hey guys, look what I found!
I was wondering why.
Hey, Derby Robot, what do you think? Good, my friend.
All right. So that's the NASA project. So as you can see in the same, similarly, he put his own voice into this in this project, right? And one other thing that I noticed from all his project is that he also has this special character called Derby Robot, right? I think it's called Derby Robot if I'm not mistaken. So who is this?
The Derpy Robot is a character that was just made up by me, and I thought it was gonna be funny or just interesting if I added him into like a short while of each of my stories, like just a flashback to one of my first projects. So, because he seemed like a really fun and funny character, and then I wanted to add him into most of my projects, so every project could be funny and fun.
Yeah, indeed. With the Derby Robot, definitely it will add some uniqueness in all your projects, because that is your own creation, your own design. Yeah, so definitely, and add on with your own voice. All your projects are pretty awesome. So, I think that's all. I think those are the projects that you have that I want to showcase today. But there's actually a lot more of his project. You can go to our YouTube page. Go to YouTube and search for Real Fun Learning Center. He has a couple of videos there as well. All right, go there and have a look. Most of our students' project I uploaded to our YouTube channel as well. Go support them, put some comments, go like it. Yeah. So thank you very much, Jehoash, for joining us and sharing your project with us. I hope, the audience, can you please give him some likes, right? Give him some support, likes, love, so that you give him some boost to make more projects for you and to show you. Yeah, guys, come on. Let's click the like button, click the love button. Yes, coming. Very good. Thank you very much. Awesome. All of you are good. So, thank you, Jehoash. You can turn off your video now. I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have class. Okay? Now, Sharon, can you help turn on your webcam? Thank you. All right. So then, before I go on to the next student, who is Ethan, just want to see who is in here. Pang, hello Pang, welcome. Simon, welcome. Hi, Nai Chiang, Yang Kin. Long time no see, Yang Kin. Miss you so much. Hi, Zo Mum, welcome. Hi, Jing Ying. Aiman, hello. Thanks for joining, Aiman. Wow, Waikid, you have a badge, huh? Top fan. Well, not bad. You are the top fan for my page, huh? Thank you, Waikid, for supporting me. Just a note again, Waikid will be joining us next week and share with us on a very special topic, digital and project management. All right, I will share more on that later on. So who else? Let me see. Hello, Wiri Mama. Welcome. Alan Sim. Hi. Okay. All right. So can I ask for your help? Can you please share please share to your group in your Facebook, yeah, so that a lot more people can join into this live session and watch the awesome project that we have from Ethan. And well, Ethan is coming next. Jehoash, we just finish it, but at least they can still catch Ethan's one. Yeah. Then also after Ethan, we will have Dr. Alpha sharing with us what is industrial revolution. You know, what do we need to prepare for it? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Sharon, for putting that up. Okay. Now, again, I want to remind, today I will still be giving a gift for those who answer the question correctly. For the first one who answer the question correctly. Okay? So let me share. Hold on, just give me a minute. Okay. Hold on, give me a minute. Today our where's my PowerPoint? Okay. Today our gift still the same, which is waterproof backpack and the USB drive. So now, which one do you prefer? USB or the waterproof backpack? Please, can you put on in the comment, USB backpack or USB drive? Okay. I see just now somebody said backpack. No, somebody said USB, right? Well, yes, we can give out USB. How about the rest? What do you like? Okay, what do you like to have? Whether it's the USB drive or the waterproof backpack. Now, stay on. Our next student will be coming up, who is Ethan. Ethan will be sharing his project. There are three projects that we'll be sharing today. Okay, Ethan is 11 years old. He will be sharing with us his 3 projects. Okay. So, any preference? Backpack? Okay. Hi, Kaman. Alright, so good. We have backpack. Alright. Next, I would like to invite our next guest, which our special appearance, Ethan Lai. Now, Ethan, can you please turn on your camera? And there you go. Okay, so Ethan, go ahead. Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Ethan and I study at SJKC Chonghua Mary.
All right.
I'm 11. I started learning coding at last year 22. I started learning coding last year.
All right. Last year, do you still remember when?
I think it's May.
May. Okay. I think it's somewhere around March, if I'm not mistaken. So it's about a year plus now since you started with us. So over this close to 1.5 years, how do you feel? How do you feel after learning to code? Does it give you the power to create all kinds of things? Yeah.
I feel like I learned a lot since I started learning.
Okay. So what particular? So maybe give me an example. What did you learn then?
I learned to make the characters animate. I learned to record my own voice. I also learned to
You stuck. Don't worry, Ethan. No worry. But all are good learning. All are good learning, definitely. I'm glad that at least you learn something, right? At least you learn something, and not not wasting your dad's money. All right. So today, your first project that I will be sharing is Space Maze. So tell us about the story of this maze. I think you have a story that you want to share.
Yeah. So when I went to an event, I saw Teacher Teo showcasing this game, this original game, and I played it. After I played it, I thought it was really cool. It would be really cool if I could make this myself.
Mm-hmm.
So and Teacher Teo the offer me to code, made me a offer.
All right, good.
So I started to code.
So, in summary, all right, the maze was the one that attracted him to learn to code. Yeah, the maze was the one that he was attracted and decided that he wanted to learn to code, which is good, right? And that's why all our courses we gear towards games, because a lot of time people pay more attention and prefer games than just any other app. For example, if I show you a calculator, right, you may not be interested to actually code the calculator, but if I show you a game, it's a different story. So the outcome of what you learn, for us, we want the student to put more effort in creating the things that they like, or the games that they like. Okay, thank you. So let's look at your second project. So this looks like a Fruit Ninja. Maybe I can explain a bit on this project. So you see the knife, right? You can move the knife using your mouse, and when you click it, it will chop off all the vegetables before it drop to the bottom of the screen. Now, can you share with us who is that tool running at the back, Ethan?
Originally, I wanted to make a funny story. So when I made it, I thought about it, because this project, the point of the project name is Fruit Ninja. So I thought to make a story that say, so the two people in the back are actually ninjas.
Ninjas. Okay. All right. So there's a question for you. Did you draw the characters too in this Fruit Ninja?
No. I
right?
used the Tinker Gallery.
Okay. So when we do the code, we actually have a set of library for us to choose from, right? So we use some of these existing characters that's inside the library, so that we don't spend too much time drawing, but yet we can still create a nice looking project. Okay, now we have one more. Now this one, you will see his drawing. So guess What's this? So when you first look at this, what is this? Can you guess it? So what's that black thing with something in the back, the yellow thing? Who do you think that is? I'm asking those who are watching. Yeah? Put in a comment. Who do you think that is? Come on. Give your answer there. Write your answer there. Alright. Hello, Aiting. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, nobody answer. Nobody can guess who's that yellow and black thing that you can move. Yeah. So maybe Ethan, you can share. What is that?
It's supposed to be a diver, if anyone.
Wow, somebody responded. It's a seal. But yes,
My
okay,
drawing
go on.
isn't
Sorry,
really
Ethan,
good.
go on. So it's a diver.
It's a diver. So
Okay.
I made this project not so long after I started coding. The main project I did for a remix from is this is a remix from a project that the teacher told us to make.
Okay. So when he say
So-
remix, right? Maybe I can share a bit of context here. When he share remix, right? Remix means it's like building on top of an existing program. So a lot of time we don't need to recreate a lot of the games, but some of the basic is already there. Just that we can add more things in there to make it better, to make it fun, to make it prettier to play, right? So this is what we call it as remix. So through the remix, right, in fact, they have to actually understand what did the previous person do to the code. So they have to analyze, they have to break it down and look at what are those code, what is it for and why did they do like this. So they have to put some thinking in there before they can actually change it. Yeah, so that's what we call it as remix. So I quite like this project because of the drawing, like I said. It's not very, very pretty, but there's a unique signature in there. It looks like a bee. Somebody responded. Yeah, Simon responded, it looks like a bee. Which, yeah, kind of like, look like a bee. But it's actually a diver where he is, you have to maneuver this diver with your mouse and avoid all this bomb in the sea. I think it's supposed to be a sea urchin last time, right? So you have supposed to avoid all this and then go look for a treasure under the sea. So this is the game that he has remixed from the existing project. So these are the 3 projects that we would like to share with you, everybody. Now, if you feel like this is definitely a good job, an awesome job, can you please give him a lot of likes and a lot of love? Press on the live there. Give him a lot of support so that he can create better things, so that he can showcase in the next live. Come on, let's give him support. Okay. Jason Lai, is there someone you know? He say hi to you, by the way. Carmen Chong, hi to Ethan. All right, I see a lot of light coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so that's all for the special appearance from the students. And we have just now, the first one was Jehoash. Jehoash was 8 years old. And then next we also have Ethan that shared 3 different projects with us. Yeah. So the next session will be a conversation with Dr. Alpha Agape. Okay, he is in fact my senior. Yeah, my senior from university. Both of us took mechatronics, and today he'll be sharing with us. He'll be sharing with us Industrial Revolution 4.0. Just give me a minute but I really cannot do many things at the same time, and I have been clicking here and there just to make sure that I show the right thing to you. So there you go. So Dr. Alpha Agape, yeah, he is the course coordinator from Monash University Malaysia for Mechatronics Engineering. Okay, he will be sharing with us Industrial Revolution 4.0, and like I said, it is something that's already coming, and I want to invite him to share his view from a mechatronics engineering perspective, as well as, you know, as a father of soon to be 3, what can we do to help our kids to prepare for this revolution that's already, you know, progressing. Now, before I go to his session, I do want to do a bit of promotion. Okay, so we have offer for our coding class. Now, after hearing, you know, Jehoash and Ethan share his project, I'm sure some of you feel like, maybe I should learn some coding as well. And this is where I want to let you know we do have an offer for our coding class. Now, what is this offer? Let me just come to this. Okay. Is my slide showing up? Nope. Okay. All right. Our offer, coding class bundle. For those who attended the live last week, it's very similar. So we have 4 popular courses that we offer for our coding class. The first one is our game creation, mobile app development. This is Android app, and also microbit coding. Now we have also added another one, game creation version 2. So game creation and game creation version 2, student will learn some of the basic concepts of coding and use that to build game. Like I said, game, a lot of them attracted to game. So use that skill that they have learned and create game. Then for those who are interested in making their own mobile app, right? So we also offer mobile app development, as well as if you are into programming some microcontroller. They call it microcomputer from microbit. So we also offer that. So now we are bundling all of this together into one single offer. Normal price for this is 1,200 ringgit. That's the normal price. Now, just for today and tomorrow, you will get it for 99 ringgit and 99 cent only. From 1,200 for all 4 courses to now only 99 ringgit 99 cent. The offer will end end of tomorrow. And to get the offer, just go to our website realfund.com.my/offer and key in the coupon code IR40. IR40. So Sharon, can you help me put in a comment and pin it there? Go to realfund.com.my/offer and put in the code IR40. This offer is until end of tomorrow only. So that is the offer that I want to share with you. Next, let us invite Dr. Alpha Agape to come to share with us on what is Industrial 4.0. All right, so let me turn this on and hello, you can speak now, Alpha. I think I hope you do. You still
Hello.
remember Wei Hong, by the way?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
listening.
Is
Uh,
he selling MATLAB to Monash?
I think at one point, yeah, but I think now he's in Singapore, I think.
Yes, he's in Singapore now.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So maybe you can introduce yourself first.
Let me just screen share first, yeah.
Sure.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Screen share.
Just hold on. Screen share. Okay.
See?
Yes, but I'm not too sure why is it vertical. Now your screen become very, very small. Let me just double check. Huh?
Oh, it's too small for you, is it?
Yes, because now it's vertical. Are you able to switch it to landscape?
Yes. Can. Just a second. Screen share. Stop. Better?
Yes, better. Jobs of tomorrow, Industrial Revolution 4.0. So yes, we all can see your screen now. Go ahead.
Right. So yeah, like you said, let me just introduce myself, so that I don't seem like some strange academic talking about theories only. I'm a father of two. Kazaya is my older daughter. She's 5 years old this year. And Sophia, she's 2 years old. She turned 2 this year. So that's the two of them. And we're expecting a third one in August. My wife is from Miri. I used to work in Miri as well before I joined Monash. Now I've been teaching off and on since 2008. Yeah, like you said, we both did mechatronics. Yeah, so that's me.
All right, thank you. So first question to you, Alpha. What is actually Industry 4.0, and what is 1? What's 2? What's 3? What's 4?
I think Industry 4.0 on its own, to define it, there's a lot of technicalities in it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we can leave the definition for later.
Mm-hmm.
But like any industrial revolution, it is all about change. So you were saying what is 1, what is 2. So if you look at this picture here, Industry 1.0 was when we started to mechanize things. So instead of using manual labor, we started using mechanisms to help us do stuff. Industry 2.0 is when we started mass producing things. Industry 3.0 is when we started using automation, some form of computer into the system. And Industry 4.0 is where we are today. And it is about using everything that we have experienced in the past 3 industrial revolutions. And it is connecting everything together, connecting computers to this term you would call a cloud, or think of it as a big, very big and powerful computer. But I think it might be a bit of big concept, this Industry Revolution 4.0. I mean, to think about whether we would be affected or benefited from it. I like to think of it as the past revolutions affected or benefited us.
Mm-hmm.
think of it as simple as your breakfast table tomorrow, right? Let's say you want to have bread tomorrow, and you want to spread butter and kaya on it. If we didn't had the past industry revolutions, tonight you would have to start preparing your kaya. But because of the past industry revolutions, there was mass producing, there was automation. You had a factory taking all these raw products, mass produce kaya for you in a very autonomous environment, and so you have your kaya tomorrow without having to prepare your kaya tonight. So this industry revolution will not only stop at 4.0. There will be more to come, and it will definitely affect every one of us, but it will definitely benefit our lives. Like I said, it's all about changes.
Okay.
So,
So every part of our life will somehow impacted by this revolution. Just take for example, like you give an example of kaya. From the first revolution, the third revolution, we can immediately get our kaya for our bread for tomorrow instead of making it now. And in fact, my wife is making kaya using her Thermomix.
Oh, okay. There you go. That is an industrial revolution device right from your kitchen.
Yes, indeed. I guess that's the 3.0, but that one is not
3.0.
internet connected yet, so it hasn't gone to internet industry 4.0 yet, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So industry 4.0 in this case is all about connecting all things together, and it's somehow related to Internet of Things, I guess.
Yes. It is actually Internet of Things is part of this industry revolution 4.0. There are actually 9 pillars, which I plan to talk about a bit later on. But if we think of more examples of how we experience this industry revolution 4.0, I mean, all of us have experienced the MCO by now, and now the CMCO. And this digital lifestyle, or this new normal, which we hear everywhere, is really something which is here to stay. So if we don't adapt with this change, as I was saying just now, if we don't adapt with these changes, then we would be left behind. For example, I'm very sure all of us have at least in this period used Zoom at least once, I guess, or some form of video conferencing platform. My dad, who is 71 years old, just recently set up his own video conferencing to chat with his friends. He has used his smart TV to stream this live feed from YouTube. So you see, there's this need for us to change and to adapt. Otherwise, we would be stuck at home in this MCO, just really staring at our four walls. And this MCO period has really shown us that we could actually work from home. And if it is not for the industry revolution, this Internet of Things, this big data movement, we would not be able to work from home. We would not be able to access software which is proprietary to our company, and be able to access and still do work and be paid a monthly salary because we are still working. So just imagine if this MCO was issued in a time where big data and IoT was not yet a reality. I think all of us would be very, very much more concerned about our salaries.
Yep.
Things like e-learning and e-commerce, all of this, we have all experienced and benefited from all of this. Yeah.
Okay. So you talk about, all of us need to adapt, need to change, right? So how can we teach our kids, including your two daughters, to also adapt and change. Or perhaps, in fact, they are the one who's teaching us. We are the old one who doesn't want to change, where they keeps on changing. What do you think?
Yeah, okay. I'm not parenting expert. I mean, I make a lot of mistakes. But
We learn
yeah,
from
I mean,
mistakes.
yeah, that's right. So what I was thinking about, how is it that we could actually prepare our kids for this industry revolution? Not necessarily this IR 4.0, because I mean, if we are talking about, for example, your students who are 8 and 11 years old, by the time they actually hit the working force, we might probably be in IR 5.0 or maybe even 6, given the rate at which technology is growing. But to prepare for any industry revolution, I would say it's about our skill sets. What skill sets we bring to the table. So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking if I could come up with any examples of people who had very good skill sets, but just didn't build on it. And I want to share these three, they're not really people, but they're three organizations. I'm sure you guys know about Toys R Us. So recently they have been declared bankrupt. It's very interesting how they came about to this position. They were very comfortable because they thought that they have already done enough to market their products, because all they had was a single deal with Amazon to be their sole distributor. So that's how they said, okay, we are future proof already. Amazon is going to sell all our products on their platform. But what they didn't realize was Amazon was still accepting other toy vendors. So Toys R Us didn't bother to learn for themselves how to market their own products on the e-platform. Right? Kodak, on the other hand, they learned. They spent a lot of money learning, surprisingly, about digital photography. But they didn't act on what they learned. They didn't invest money to develop this knowledge which they have learned. They just sat on it and still thought that their film technology was something which would take them into the future. Nokia, on the other hand, they thought that they had nothing to learn because they were number one. So nothing to learn. No one could teach them anything until Apple came from behind to capture their market shares. So I think being able to learn is something which will take us into the future. So part of learning is also thinking. And earlier I was sharing with you, I think learning and thinking is something which we need to teach our kids, how to learn and how to think. Not so much textbook learning, memorizing, but being able to observe and to understand how is it that things work. Why is it that things are working in this manner? Can it be improved? Why is it that we have always been doing it this way? For example, if you look at soya bean, if I were to follow my grandmother's way of making soya bean, she would have to mill it on her rock. What is it? She would have to mill it on her traditional rock device. But now with modern technology, someone thought, why should we always use the rock mill? Why can't we just put everything in a something like a thermopot and leave it for a few hours and out comes your soya bean? So we must be able to teach our kids to challenge some of the norms.
Cool. Yeah. So what I hear is continue to ask why and why. which I think some of the kids are very good at it, and I'm still trying to answer a lot of these difficult questions, and also continue to learn. And whether it's you are young kids or middle age, or even you are senior citizens, what helps us is really to continue to learn and never stop learning, which I believe during this MCO and CMCO period, I think a lot of people really take their time to go through all these live videos, live online trainings, which is good thing, right? At least they take that effort to take the initiative to learn. But obviously, after you learn, you also need to find ways to apply it, to do it. Otherwise, what you learn, we just forget. All right, good. So that's what we need to teach our kids. Yep.
Yeah. Another thing is that we shouldn't hamper their creativity. I think sometimes kids come up with the most creative, at the same time we think is ridiculous ideas, and then we laugh it off. What I see is that what I try and appreciate is the thought process which comes behind those very crazy ideas. And that's basically what I try to get at. So I try very hard not to laugh sometimes, but I try and tease out how is it that they arrived at such an idea. So what we want to try and do is to try and preserve that creativity as long as possible, because there's a lot of things around us which would naturally hamper that creativity. Peer pressure is one of it. Hey, how come you think like that? Everyone draws an apple brown and red. How come your apple is pink, for example? So we got to try and preserve or try and cultivate, keep that creativity alive as long as possible.
Yeah. But so on the example that you have mentioned, personally, what I feel is that the peer pressure will always be there. Regardless of how old you are, and I think one of the important thing that we also need to help our kids to understand is that everyone is different, and you can be different as well. But there may be certain situation that you need to adapt to that situation, but it doesn't mean that you need to change. So again, linking back to the word that I learned from my previous company, diversity, right? So we have to have that diversity, like I said, creativity, everyone think differently, so that we can create a better environment, but at the same time bring that diversity to some form of convergence for a common goal in that way. So I'm still trying to figure out how to teach that to my kids, but it's a big thinking there, but how to implement it, I have no idea. Just have to go through day-to-day activity. But okay, so thanks for sharing this. Preparing for IR 4.0. Do you have any other slides?
For preparing, no, but just one more thought. Something which is quite close to me is what I'm seeing today more and more is that students are getting more afraid of failing, and even worse if they've tried their best and they fail. I think this is not a skill set which is helpful if they're going to live past any industrial revolution.
Yep.
We need to teach our kids to fail. We need to probably set them up to fail a bit, and how to try again. Even though you fail again, still try again.
Yep.
It's that mental resilience.
Indeed.
Which, I think coding does that as well, right? I mean, you're gonna catch a bug. You gotta try until you find that bug.
Indeed, that's what we tell we tell our students as well, don't worry to try, don't worry to fail. Whatever that you code, your computer won't explode. Don't worry about that. Just try it. If fail, just find a way to fix it. But sometimes they do need help to figure out where to look at, where to find the error, right? So this is where, we'll come in to guide them along, but we have to step back, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes we find it like a bit crazy for them to do these things, but we just have to let it follow through the process and let them fail and let them find the answer. And we do that in our coding class as well, which including your creativity that you mentioned. Yeah, we encourage them to draw however they like, however they want to put their story in. There's no fixed way to do their project. Just like Jehoash, he likes to record all his voice in all his project. He's the only one that do that, in fact, not all other students. So let their creativity go wild. So there are a couple of questions here. What would Industrial 5.0 possibly look like? Any idea?
Oh, I have no idea. I was actually thinking, what would 5.0 look like? At the moment, I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine.
Because 4.0 itself is quite broad. It has nine pillars. Maybe I'll just jump straight to that slide. So if you look at Industry 4.0, it has 9 pillars. So these are all the pillars of the Industry 4.0. So there's system integration, simulation, autonomous robots, big data, virtual reality or augmented reality, additive manufacturing. So this is something like your 3D printing, cloud computing, cyber security, and then, as you were talking quite a bit earlier, the Internet of Things. So it's a very wide spectrum, and it's covered a lot, and we are only just beginning to really harness all of this together. So at this moment, I can't think yet what 5.0 would look like.
Personally,
4.0 is quite broad.
Yeah. Personally, I would think what will trigger Industry 5.0 is probably, which is not listed in here, quantum computing. Yeah.
Yes.
That can be a possible aspect of driving towards that Industry 5.0. I think, personally, because it's not listed in here, right? Not part of the 9 pillars of IR 4.0. Now, you also mentioned about mechatronics. So how does mechatronics link to IR 4.0 then?
So mechatronics, in Monash at least, what we do is we cover 6 of these 9 pillars. So if you still remember what we covered in our university days, we did autonomous robots.
Yep.
We definitely did system integration.
Yep.
Some form of Internet of Things, simulations, 3D printing. Probably our time there was no 3D printers yet. But you can just see basically how fast technology is developing. I wouldn't say we are very old and we have left the university very long, but just see how fast we have arrived at now. Cloud computing. So this basic, cloud computing is basically a more advanced version of our networking problems which we used to cover previously. So that's basically what the mechatronics engineer would cover, 6 out of the 9 pillars. And just to let you know, we are no longer called mechatronics in Monash. It's now robotics and mechatronics engineering.
Oh, robotics and mechatronics engineering.
Yeah.
What makes it? Well, what triggered that change? Why there's a robotic there in front of mechatronics?
This is mainly because previously, when we used to explain to people what mechatronics is, it was very difficult to to explain what is it that a mechatronics engineer does.
Yep.
So after a few years of looking at the market, people seem to understand better if we say mechatronics deals with autonomous
Robotics.
systems, with robotic systems.
Yep.
Then it clicks. Somehow everything clicks. Like, oh, I see, right?
Yes.
So that's the driving factor. Yeah.
I have similar experience as well, trying to explain what mechatronics to people. But like you said, robotics and automation, pop, everyone understand.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one question. How far is Malaysia into IR 4.0?
The government, through MITI and MIDA, they are actually pushing the industry to actually look at these things, because I have a slide here. So if we look at how industry would actually be impacted, it will actually impact our manufacturing industry, and Malaysia is actually quite big on the manufacturing side. And we see a lot of industries are actually taking up grants from MITI and MIDA to see how they can improve or upgrade their existing hardware to actually be Industry 4.0 compliant. So just to give you an example, we have at Monash University, we collaborated with a fabric producer. So this fabric producer, what they do is they produce their own. Sorry, not fabric producer, apparel producer. So shirt and pants kind of thing. So they start manufacturing their apparels from fabric. So they buy yarns from Bangladesh and China, if I'm not mistaken. And then they weave these yarns together, thread basically, to form fabric, form textile. But their main problem was they had no idea how much textile they would be able to produce for a single shipment of yarn or thread. And that was their whole bottleneck in terms of their planning, their purchasing. So they got us to come in, one of our staff to come in and look at the technology which they have. It was a very old school weaving machine. So what our staff did was to actually instrument to make this dumb machine, this old machine, smart by putting sensors to actually measure how much thread is going in, and this thread is producing how much fabric. So right now, the factory is very happy because now they know, given a shipment of yarn or thread, how much fabric they are able to produce. So it can actually help them plan better. So they can roll their cash better, they can minimize wastage of yarns, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Okay. So that really helps a lot. So in other words, the Malaysia government is still trying their best to move towards IR 4.0, especially where we are very manufacturing focused. And you gave an example of Monash working with an apparel company to put in this technology to help them move towards this IR 4.0, which is one good example. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Wei Hong asked, do you think manufacturing industry should really consider invest in IR4 or digital transformation because of COVID-19? Moving into IR 4.0 requires a lot of financial investment, and would it make sense to approach during this COVID-19 time?
Oh, so hard question.
So hard lah, Wei Hong. Aiyo.
You see, sweating already. Yeah. I think digital transformation has space in IR 4.0 as well. I mean, we don't have to think of IR 4.0 as still requiring people to come into the factory space, given the current development. If we think of IR 4.0, I think what's helpful is if we think of the three Ds, what we used to like to say, the three Ds, meaning dirty, dangerous, and dull. So basically what we want to try and reduce is the jobs which are dangerous, dull or dumb, and dirty, which is on the lower spectrum of the skill set. So earlier you were mentioning upskilling, right? So that's basically what IR 4.0 is going to provide. It's going to push everybody, it's going to force everyone to move from the lower skill set, where we find our operators doing the dirty, dangerous, and dull or dumb operation, and push them forward to the higher end of the skill spectrum, where they probably be looking at data analytics, extracting data, being in charge of the automation line, arranging automation lines so that things are more efficient. And these things not necessarily happen on the factory floor itself. It can actually be done from an office or the comforts of home, provided the factory floor has enough sensors or devices to collect data to inform these operators of how to make the decision.
All right. Hope that answered your question,
Yeah.
Wei Hong. I think let me see if there's any questions from the audience. I think that's all. I think we are about time as well. Supposed to end 9 o'clock. Now it's 9:15. But the conversation, I like it a lot. Right? It's a very fruitful conversation, at least to me. I hope, audience, if you feel that this is a very nice topic and you feel like you learned a lot, can you please give us a like? Give us a lot of like, as well as give us a lot of love. Yeah. So personally, I feel that this conversation is very, very fruitful. So with this, I would like to say thank you to Dr. Alpha Agape for joining us tonight and share with us what Industrial Revolution 4.0 is and how can we prepare ourselves. So what I get from here is that continue to learn. Don't stop learning and adapt. Don't stop learning and adapt. Solve the problem. Challenge the norm, right? So that's how we change and how we adapt, especially during this period, CM, CO, and MCO. All right, so good. Thank you very much, Alpha. I hope I will meet you in KL again, or anytime. Are you coming to Miri?
Maybe once I don't have to spend 14 days quarantine. Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to plan.
Yes.
But if I have to spend 14 days in self-quarantine first, then...
yes, the quarantine part. Yes, indeed. So, let me know when you are back in Miri, and we can have a quick chat again. All right. Thank you very much, Alpha.
Sure. See you. Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.
All right. Sharon, can you please turn on your... Okay, so something is not right here. Guest and host. Okay. Where is my video? Okay. Can you turn off your video, Sharon? Sorry. All right, no worry. Something wrong with my system, but luckily we have most of our things done. Let me see, where is my video? Give me a minute, guys. Stop my video. Share my video. Can you turn on your video again, Sharon? Okay. All right, no worry. Let me just quickly do a promotion here. An announcement again. Firstly, let me ask the question for tonight. I want to give out my gift: waterproof backpack or SanDisk. I think we have gone with the waterproof backpack. Is it, or is it the USB drive? Sharon, can you remind me which one is that? Okay, I think we are going with waterproof backpack. Okay, so the question to all of you: how many kids does Dr. Alpha has? How many kids does Dr. Alpha has? The first one who answer will get the waterproof backpack. Okay, and also if you are the one, can you please send a message as well? All right. All right, I have Simon. Two girls. Very good, Simon. So I will send you the bag, my friend. One more on the way. Indeed, you did listen. Very good, Simon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, Zoe as well too. Okay, I got the answer from Simon first. In fact, yeah, I got it here. But why is it not showing in the comments? Okay, never mind. We'll find out. So Simon, I will get your address and send it over to you. Yes, I still have my baju with you. I think you don't need to send. You send. I don't know when the baju will arrive in my house also. Now, for next week, we will have. There you go. So for next week, we will have Waikit from Accenture. He is a senior manager from Accenture, sharing with us digital and project management. Digital and project management. Okay, so that will be for next week. Please do come back and join us and listen to Waikit. So Simon, you know Waikit also. Please come and support him. All right. So the other thing that I want to remind all, the offer still available, right? The offer for our coding course, it will end tomorrow. Where's my slide? Okay, my slide. Yep, here. The offer will end tomorrow. So for 4 courses: game creation version 2, mobile app development, and microbit coding. Original price is 1,200. You will get the offer for 99 ringgit 99 cent. 99 ringgit 99 cent only. The offer is until tomorrow, end of tomorrow. Go to our website realfun.com.my/offer and key in the coupon code IR40. IR40. So with this, I would like to say thank you to all of you who stay on until now, and I hope you really enjoy the session, because I do. And hopefully YKit will share with us more an interesting topic about digital and project management. So thank you very much, everyone. I will see you again next week. Bye bye.